This is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host on SNN.Network. And joining me right now is Alexandre Mongeon. He is the chairman and CEO of Vision Marine Technologies. It's a publicly traded company. The symbol is VMAR on NASDAQ. And you can see Vision Marine present at our upcoming in-person event in Las Vegas, the Planet MicroCap Showcase, happening May 3rd through the 5th, 2022. For more information, please go to www.planetmicrocapshowcase.com. And with that, Alexander, thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing?
Very good. Thank you for having me today, Robert.
It's great to have you. And please let the folks, this is your real background, right? This we're talking to an electric boats company, so we got to make sure we got boats back there.
Yeah, that's our lab, and this is where we're testing boats. Basically, we do the assembly and the testing in Montreal, but due to the cold weather, we can't actually test boats. And time is the essence, and we need to make sure that no one is actually stopping us, or nothing stopping us to move forward. So we move boats on third-party boats in Florida, and we do testing them on a daily basis.
Very good. All right. I think a lot of people watching are probably jealous of your lab right now. So last time we had a colleague of yours on the program, we published that interview back in August 2021, August 13th to be exact. So I'd love to get an update. You know, what would you say are some of the company's highlights since we published that first interview?
We were stopped traveling for at least almost a full year with COVID restriction, and we were able to do the first presentation in September 2021 at the Tampa IBEX boat show. So we brought one of the boats that we have here today, a pontoon. Where actually today we were using that boat as a test form to gather all the information. So in September, that was the first presentation. We were explaining to the whole world how we were actually rigging other third-party boats, and we're also able to meet major OEMs. And along those presentation in IBEX in September, also Fort Lauderdale in October, we were able to partners or actually get some serious involvement from different boat manufacturers. They start sending us their boats to get them rigged, brand new boats, as prototype boats for measurements and making sure that their hull were made to be pushed by electric outboards. And today we have another example of another, could say family boat. That's a ball rider 22-footer that's being pushed with an electric outboard. And the results are amazing. That boat has been pushed on a daily basis at 42 miles per hour on very quiet, smokeless. So that's what we've been doing since, could say November this year. We're rigging third-party boats. And in the next month, we are presenting those boats back to the OEMs and explaining them and educating them how simple it is to get their boat electric using our technology.
Got it. You know, how does the tech work? You know, when it's docked, when one of the boats is docked like that, is there an actual charge station at the dock where you plug it in, bang, that's it?
Presently, and any purchaser of an electric system made by Vision Marine Technology can get their system or boats fully charged at home. This house is a house that we're actually renting on Airbnb, and we're using the in-house infrastructure as a charging station. So you don't need any special infrastructure to get your boat charged. We're using a regular shore power. So that house here that has 2 shore powers, because most of the house in Florida have big boats, and we're using the same power. And we're running about $5 of electricity for a full day. And we do, could say 8 to 9 hours of testing per day. And we do 2 charge a day, because we use our intense testing on the water, making sure that we are delivering the maximum power to the OEMs.
Very good. And you know, I didn't have you on the show when we first interviewed Vision Marine, so I'd love to get your background and just your desire to want to do what you're doing.
Basically, I'm an electrician by trade and an avid boater. Patrick, Bobby, my partner, and I started building smaller boats early 2014, even 2013, under the company called Canadian Electric Boat. And we also worked slowly on working and finding solution for a better boating experience. And we met Mr. Ian Bruce, Olympic Olympic winner and also a famous boat designer who designed a laser sailboat. And we worked together in creating a Bruce all electric in 2015. We brought that boat to the poker runs of America in 2016, and their crowd reaction was priceless when they saw that little Bruce 22 being pushed over 40 miles per hour on one single electric motor. And from there, Patrick and I start using third-party motors and trying to make some good result with them. And along the way, we understood that the first motor that we have been worked on, it was our own design. That was the future of the boating industry. And since that day, we worked full-time into providing a solution to the environment and to the boaters by selling a complete plug-and-play system to the boat manufacturers. So in a very near future, we'll be able to buy a pontoon or a bow rider instead of being purchased with a Yamaha or Mercury outboard. It will be possible to purchase it with the Vision Marine outboard, the Emotion 180.
Very good. So then before I let you go here today, from what you can tell us, and I asked this back to your colleague back in August last year, but we'd love to get an update here. What would you say are some of the company's value catalysts now for the rest of 2022?
We are ahead of the competitor, and we have 5 solid OEMs who are probably 85% of the boating industry that we're working with. So now we are at the testing point with our product. Orders should come in the next months. So stay tuned and follow us, and even follow us in boat shows and come to trial our technology.
So Alexander, with that, where can our audience go and find more information on Vision Marine Technologies?
Yeah, you can always come visit our website at visionmarinetechnologies.com.
Very good. Well, Alexander, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. And try not to have too much fun testing the motors on what looks like perfect day in Florida. It looks just awful out, but really do appreciate you taking the time here.
Thank you for having me today, and we'll have a little bit of pleasure today.
Oh, good. All right. Thank you.